Continue. I think it's the last video. I think Sons, both the winning game studios was clearly one of those studios. Done with Square Enix. Honey? Okay. You're ready. Why? Jade? That sounds like a joke. What, you said that?
You're such a comedian sometimes. As long as your face is still up. I like when you come out with these little. Sometimes you just like dry, you know, complain, and then you come out with this little little joke that just makes you laugh. Is that true though? Because my face is up there.
Rejected.
She gone.
Yeah, Tomb Raider, yeah. Oh, for flip's sake. We just beat a spider though. Oh, we found the tree. This video might be just 5 minutes now. We found the tree already, look. This might be a 5-minute video.
He's screwed.
I find it's very biblical, this game. The tree of life.
Yeah, the tree of life, the two brothers Cain and Abel. Have to save the father like Abraham. That made me laugh.
That's creeping me out. It's like you're looking over there, but then you're looking in the mirror and you're looking at me.
Yeah.
That's creepy. Christian's like,
Actually, no, that won't work with you. What's the female version?
Christian's like,
I'm just scratching myself. No, I'm nearly on 620 subscribers. I need to reach 700. Oh, what's he saying? Did you know this language? Come on. You talk gibberish with me all the time. Oh. Ah.
what are you doing? There's no Easter eggs. No.
Oh, how do you know?
Searching for that.
There's nothing.
Yeah, what about this?
Looks like
He's
he's
pointing at me. Like, don't worry, he's playing.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Inspire champion.
Oh, he's dead.
But don't be saying that kind of negativity.
The director goes like, yeah.
No, he's not. No, he'll come.
Come back alive. What direct? I am the director. I'm Inspire Champion. Directing us.
What you're supposed to come up.
I know. That's what I was gonna do. Oh, here we go, guys. Can you carry on for me? Oh, please. Oh, please.
Oh, yeah,
I just want to check it. I know you want that.
You don't need to check. I just checked them up.
I know, but you know I check on my own videos.
You don't like the controls.
What do you mean?
Well, it doesn't come up on my one bit.
Where are you meant to go? My girlfriend's playing Luna Bambi.
Oh, sadly, by yourself now because everyone's gonna die. Oh, funny to go faster. Do I go up or down? Up?
What do you mean? Yeah, go up. Go everywhere.
There's nothing there. Which I don't know what I'm doing.
I think, yeah, go up. Yeah, go up that tree branch. Go up that one. Keep going.
Which one?
Oh, grab that rope, Jade. Grab that thing. Press R2. Yeah. Someone said something. Jade.
Oh, that was me.
Jade. Oh, Jade. There's nothing there. Jade, there's nothing there. Oh, okay. Oh, where'd you leave your brother? Oh, you found it! You found it. Jade, you found it.
Oh,
Well done.
what's this? Tree of life?
I don't know, but that's what I say. I call it true life.
How do they know? Like, oh, let's go to the tree.
Was that the beginning, Jade? You can save your brother with this, Jade. You can save your brother with this.
Mm.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh come on, like it's that easy. They're like, oh, just go to the tree and bring some water from the tree and everything will be okay.
You wanna be funny with me? Can you not go around? Can you not go that way? Oh, you can go
He
that
was
way.
pointing to here.
Jay, watch out.
He's like, I can't be bothered to go back down the tree. I'm just gonna risk my life sliding down. So I just jumped down this big hole.
No, you can save him. No, you can save him. You can save him.
Oh, he dead.
No, save the brother. You can do it.
Oh, he's actually dead.
No, he's not dead.
Oh, it's too late.
No, watch. Just give him a little five knuckle shuffle.
What's the point of this game? He just dies. What's that?
What do they say?
No.
Oh. Let's make sure we promote the game while he's dying. In my hand.
Oh, he's lost his mom. He's lost his. Is his dad there? He lost his mum. Lost his dad. No.
Jade, come back. I'm sorry. Jade. Jade.
Oh, she's here. Oh, Luna Bambi's right here. Brothers. I think my girlfriend's completed it, I think.
Really?
Take it.
No. Carry on.
Look, he dead.
Oh, it's not even here now, do you?
I'm pretty sure he dead.
Hey, what? Oh, it's here. Oh, Jade.
No, he's there. He's alive.
That's not real, is it?
It's alive.
Ooh.
I swear he was dead a second ago. What's going on?
No, he's alive. I took my gloves off. He's alive. Oh. Oh. He's dead. Dead. No, he's dead.
Oh.
Oh, Jade. Oh, Jade, he's dead. Jade.
How have you got 5 comments and no one's watching?
That was me.
I commented. I'll promote my videos all across. It works. Got a subscriber when the left came back. 618 came back. 690.
I know there's even someone taking my name, Spy Champion.
So he's promoting me. he's a dumb fool because people see that like, oh, Spy Champion, let's type in Spy Champion. Oh, I'm gonna come up as well.
Oh, Jade.
No, it's just very.
Oh, Jade.
This is so sad. Christian.
so not necessary. No? Oh, I like when you play and I can watch, Jade. Thank you.
Can you not look around first? See if there's a Easter egg.
Oh, you're not looking around?
No, I'm just going
They're making me do faces on camera because is he actually dead? He's looks grey as well. Looks.
It's a spider girl. See, when you trust the wrong
Oh, I
woman.
swear he just changed colour.
What do you mean?
He was really white.
Huh? Really?
Is he coming
Don't be lying to me. Don't give me false hope. Really? Really?
Oh no, okay, no, it's done.
Oh.
I was like, what? He's changed colour.
Why are you saying
He's
that
coming
for?
back to life.
I like these
No.
characters.
Aw.
We should have like a video game director that but like feed him all my ideas. So Dad, he watches us fight.
I
Cool.
didn't finish watching the commentary thing.
You wanna watch it with me?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Oh, it's so sad. It's really weird, like a main character like that dying.
No. So
One
it's
of the main
commenting
characters.
already. No, that's full sex. Oh, that is weird. I always check out what it
Weird, one
looks
of the
like.
main
What
characters.
does it look like? Is that me though? So slow. Slow here is fast.
And he's walking really slow, like you can't make him walk fast.
Just like Inception.
You can't hear anything. Hello?
Yeah. Wait. Go on.
Is it quiet? You can't hear anything. Oh yeah, you can.
Why is Pokey?
Paul, stop texting, I'm busy.
He's not texting, he's Facebook. You're gonna hear that. He
Is
sees.
that the end then? That's crap. I thought that was supposed to be like helping her dad instead of brother died.
No, I know. I don't think you finished it, Jade.
Wait, I'm inside this.
I like the game, Jade.
Is that it?
No, it's not that, Jade.
Look at the bird's coming.
Oh, the bird's alive again. Jade. It wasn't dead. Oh, that another one. Just. Oh, there's another one. I'm tweeting it. It's how sad it is for me.
I have to like put my lungs out. It's an artistic game, that's what I call it. Oh.
What about the dad?
No, I think you're going back to. I think look, you're going past all the places that you've been. See, look.
It's quite a short game.
I like it.
I
Huh?
finished it in like 4 hours.
Did you finish it?
That's
sure?
really short.
Are you sure we finished it?
That's it, 5 hours to complete the
Are you
whole
sure?
game. Yeah, I think so.
No, look. Jade? Oh, I like the animal, Jade. What is that? Like an owl? Lion? It's not a griffin, is it? It's got an owl's face. Or a type of
It's
griffin.
like an owl griffin.
An owl griffin. An owl griffin, like an algorithm.
Griffin. Owl griffin.
I like you play games. They're entertaining you, are He's sweet. He's gonna put that little face of yours.
Still depressed.
What?
Still depressed that
Oh,
You're not finished. Oh, Jade. I like watching it. I like watching this game.
you don't mind if it finishes in like I'm playing.
I don't mind. Whoa. So, why? So,
Actually, you can't jump, can you?
You can grab onto that, press R2, do that thing. Oh yeah, you have to. Oh no, you know what you have to do, Jade?
What?
You have to do all the stuff without your brother.
I don't know.
Oh, that is actually really smart though. To
Oh, damn.
oops.
It's sad that he's like alone now.
It is sad because the whole game was helping, like,
the whole game was both brothers helping each other.
so supporting each other, one another. With the mother's death.
Actually, I don't know how.
Go down there, obviously.
Damn it.
Yeah, you already came from there, didn't you?
Yeah.
You already came from there, didn't you?
That's, yeah.
So go down there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can move the camera over one and on.
Oh, I'm down, but.
doing, little baby? Well done, Jed. Oh yeah, you can't swim by your brother, Jed. Remember, he's scared of water. You're gonna have to grow up or something. Whoa, that one got 32. Okay.
Oh.
Why'd you spit with your mother?
Well, there's my head cut off. Oh, that's okay, I have to do this. Yeah, that's your mother, Jade. Obviously. Was it not obvious?
Do you remember we saw her as a giant? Remember? We saw her, that was her as a giant.
He's like, go swim, you mom.
Hey, go swim, you flipping idiot. Be the crybaby.
You can't hug ghosts. Aaron.
Probably finger it. No, too much. Too much.
I'm swimming. I'm swimming.
Just keep swimming, yeah. Just keep swimming. Swim if you want. That's how it goes, right? Just keep
It's
swimming.
not let me move.
Yeah, go.
I think it's because he's in his little moment. Yeah, go.
I'm trying, I won't let me walk.
That way, maybe.
There.
Yeah. I ain't gonna have to find a shortcut, Jed. Just go, yeah, go that way.
Oh look, he's like now.
The Immortal Iron Fist. Watch your Netflix season 1 and 2.
It won't let me swim.
Both are shites.
What do you mean you want to let you swim?
Christian, do you wanna?
Yeah.
We're back.
Oh, that scared me. I was like, oh,
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that as
who's
well.
that?
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. What was you thinking?
I was like, who's that? And someone in the game.
So what, did you come through here? Did you come through down there?
I think so.
So,
It
what?
won't let me swim. I just like.
Well, obviously you have to swim through there. Yeah, you can.
No, you're gonna have to, though.
Yeah.
What's that then?
Yeah, you can walk around here, look.
See, it's not in the back.
Oh, right. No, you just press RT. But I thought the whole point, why didn't the bird take you all the way to the front door of your house? Did the bird just drop you halfway?
No, I've got bored.
I got a bird, he wanted Moo. He wanted another bird.
And I'm always up bought that sauce.
Oh no, wait, look at this. Oh.
Oh, you have to press L2, the spirit of your brother's in there.
Aww.
That's cute, isn't it? Look, look. 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 The spirit of your brother's doing that, Jed.
That's sweet, isn't it? Aww. I like this game no more. 8.5 so far. Won't give it a 9. Aww. It reminds me of Witcher setting as well. I don't know. It's got a Viking thing to it. I don't know. So, are they Viking kids? Maybe?
Oh, let's go.
Stupid Kingdom Hearts.
How many community things do you join? I bet you join like loads just to like
Kingdom Hearts, Star Wars.
book the
Uh,
challenge.
No, not
Where
sure
are you
about.
going? There was a thing where you could pull the lever.
I know, but what's this extra thing? No, no. We're here already, look. No, we didn't need to. Well, you think I should go back there?
What's this
There's a
then?
thing where you can pull the lever.
No, but what's all this?
I don't know.
Oh, that's where she was buried, by the way, Jed.
Oh.
No, that's number.
Mm.
By the way, we can call your brother, Jed. Roll 2. What happens? It's like naive. So where the hell, where's the house? I'm pretty sure we're close to the house, Jade. So you go down there, what you said? Yeah, because I like watching you. Where you meant to go? Remember, press L2. You press L2, your brother's like, I'm naive.
He's not doing a noise. You're busy.
He doesn't do it for you. He's like,
No, Nai, not Jade. No, Nai, not Jade. Look, just do what he said. What did you say? You pulled up lever. That was some more juice. What is this? It's not juice, is it? What is it? Hold up.
Oh no, it's not strong.
oh, you did it.
Maybe.
Did you do it because you pressed L2?
Oh, hold on.
So even though he's dead, your brother's still helping you? Beyond the grave, yeah? How are you going to do that then?
Don't know.
Press L2. Is Nai? Go on, do something. Oh, Nai!
Oh, nice.
Nai.
Oh, that's sweet. But his brother's like still there helping
And his brother's actually giving him more strength. You notice?
Yeah.
It's like made him courageous and stuff.
Is that the house? Oh, Jade, I think you finished there. Hold my hand, Jade. Hold my hand. Well, you bought it just in time. Not his father, Jade. His father's gonna be devastated. He's gonna be like, you are not the son. I wanted you to die, not the other one. It's gonna be like that. You are too young to work. The other one's perfect age. Why did you not die? Oh, he's tired, Jade. He's knackered. He is knackered. Tired. Go to sleep. Oh, what happened? Hold on.
You complete my game. You complete my game. I complete my own games. Huh? You can do English.
Oh, Jay, it's a sweet game. Oh, Jay. How long was that then? Let me see. Jay, you got like... Yeah, it's not that long, Jay.
No. Looking for rocks.
Dude.
Should I go up it?
Yeah, what's going on?
Don't know.
I thought you did it. Oh, go to the tree, Jay, go to the tree. I can see him. Jay, he's alive.
You probably just ghost him now.
What do you mean?
Where's the dog?
Jay, look.
Where's the dog? You're not walking faster. Oh, custom.
Oh, Jade, this is lovely. Oh. Jade. Really sweet game, Jade. Like I'm saying now.
Tell them on the song that I sung.
Oh, Jade.
Stop commenting yourself.
No, that wasn't me. Oh, was that? That wasn't me. No, it was Platinum Star. Hey, Platinum Star in the house, see? Oh, Jade, finish my game. It's gonna end like Jumanji. Wakanda. We did it! What a team! We finally finished the game! We finally finished the game! Since I got my girlfriend playing this game, we stopped there. We finally finished it. Well done.
3 years.
Yeah! Finally finished it. That's it. Now I can end that's it. End it. That's it. Whatever. It's just meant to be a joke.
I'm kidding! I'm sorry, kidding. And I'm not funny, no, they were not funny.
So we finally completed it. What do you think of it, Jay? No interview on the mic.
It's good.
Yeah?
It's not amazing.
Oh!
Good.
Why didn't you just play it? Oh. So since I'm gonna give you a bonus thing for you guys out there, you know you have to start from
The whole thing.
yes.
Hello everybody, my name is Joseph Fares and I'm the writer-director of Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. I'm gonna give you a cool walkthrough of the thing is that
Oh, you can skip it up.
whatever, to tell the player like here you can interact, but that couldn't
Yeah.
work. And this of course, if you look closely in the beginning, you have the mother scene where their mother has drowned when he's young, and that's part of the reason why he's scared of swimming. So his big brother's like, I can help you.
Hey guys, if you're watching
And
this
it's
now,
really quite like, you understand from the body language
my girlfriend
like, what's
completed the
going
last
on
part.
and what's not going on.
Teamwork, couple work.
Here's actually
Complete the whole game.
the dog.
My official mark for us.
I'm gonna show
Not
this dog is
8.5,
called
8 out of 10. Really
Steve.
good. Quite
That's
short, but
actually
overall fun.
my
Artistic game, I'll
ex-dog.
call it. And yeah,
She's really cool.
the whole
There
point of
she
the
is.
game
We
is not
just
boss
took a
battles,
picture
it's
of her
more
and we made,
adventure
like,
and puzzles. And
a
that's stuff.
model of that.
So this is the director, the
nice
actual
dog.
director speaking.
Actually, I didn't
So
like dogs before. These
enjoy,
dogs.
guys.
Now I
I'm
love
gonna leave
all
it.
dogs.
enjoy the
One
director
thing
while he
also with
explains the
brothers that was
missions.
really hard to watch is the cat. He will like splash the. So now we are in
So yeah,
Of course, he's
a lot of Easter eggs in this game.
stronger with some Actually, there's one funny thing here. Come on, man.
Oh, do you remember the sheep
Come
thing?
on, man.
Jay, do you remember the sheep thing that he said if we spin it
Okay.
around, we vomit? And it didn't work for him.
No,
But yeah,
it
just
doesn't
enjoy the
work.
director,
I'm
explain the
afraid.
stuff, guys.
But it's supposed to work anyway.
It's director,
Let me
in-game
tell you
commentary.
one new page and everything. Here's not.
Gonna get to the part me and my girlfriend.
Yeah,
left
so
off. Jay, I
now
think
we're
we
in
left off
chapter
here.
2.
Jay?
This is actually the most gamey chapter, I would say. Before the Game
I know, not
Brothers
the next one, next one.
happened, inspiration for Brothers, for me, except these fairy tales, if you look at games, because I'm a huge gamer, but the reason why it's top-down is because I'm a big fan
So
of
this
like
is
old
Joseph,
Super
the director
Nintendo,
of this game.
top-down RPG games, such as, Zelda, Link to the Past, Secrets of Mana, Lufia, Final Fantasy 3, and all
She's
those
talking about
games. I
his
really love those
inspirations.
games. So that's
Final
probably
Fantasy RPG,
that is
Final
the reason
Fantasy.
why it's a top-down
And
actually.
Zelda.
And
Alright,
the
listen to
name
him,
Brothers,
Logo.
A Tale of Two Sons.
It's
The
been an
idea
awesome
was
game,
that
awesome ride.
it
Finally
would
completed
only be
after
brothers.
Rigid Borders came
And
out
I
2015
really
and
don't
16.
like A Tale of Two Sons.
17, 18, 19.
But we had
nearly
to
4
because
years,
of
5
like
years, so yeah.
legal stuff. And it was
Awesome.
so
Completed it.
irritating when we had decided
Thumbs
it's
up
going
to
to
this
be
game.
called Brothers.
Bye-bye, guys.
But then we
Thanks,
had
Jay.
to put something, extra because of the legal stuff, which kind of like pissed me off a little bit because
That's why I did it.
I really don't like the undertitle A Tale of Two Sons. It doesn't really fit well. Brothers is cool. So please call this game Brothers anyway, even if it's legally not correct.
Oh.
When you have a game with no maps or HUDs or it was quite hard to figure out like how do we tell the player what to do. Here's an example of that. Like we use the camera to show you that that she's locked in a cage and she cannot get out, of course. And then they will go forward and react to that, and she will actually touch that lock and point, and the camera continues to the key.
Because if I go over there and stuff.
And it's kind of the way combining a HUD or telling the player this is what you're supposed to do without using any HUD or anything. And this boss was actually very different before. He had his chain around his neck, and we actually had it playable, but it was too buggy, so we had to change the whole game. So the idea with this boss before was that he had a chain around his neck, and you could actually grab him with one brother and drag him in the chain, and the other brother jumped up on his back, and you could actually strangle him.
24 minutes, yeah.
And it worked like really good, but we couldn't make it it was a couple of months before the actual release of the game because we didn't make it work. So we made it into this, which is kind of simple but kind of works. But the other boss fight was much more interesting. But I guess we were over ambitious on that one. But he was also much harder before. Too hard for this game. Because again, Brother is so much about the journey and the experience and not about so much about the you know, how hard the game is. And again, it's a fairy tale. So now we leave to chapter 3 very soon. And here the games has a much darker tone, of course. I really like those guys hanging in the sky. What goes on here? All about creating a mysterious and dark world. And there is also, I mean, this game is for me like about the little brother, how he grows up from being a little boy, almost not into a man, but really growing up from a child to a grown-up boy. And it's really fun to see like how people, when they come here, it's kind of like, oh, what's going on with this game? Really like to change the atmosphere and everything and going much darker with the game. This was, again, this area had like puzzles before where you could actually like burn stuff to open up the way, but became too complicated anyway, so it became more of a mood scene where you just have to wave away some wolves, you know, which just turned out to be good anyway. But I mean, that's common when you make games. You have many ideas, but you have to throw away pretty much half of them. Here we have another trophy. When you look at this, you see a star in the background. A falling star. Where are you? Come on. There it goes. You got another trophy there. It's actually quite amazing how much you understand without understanding the language. It's really cool actually with this game. Everything is so crystal clear. This was very... now you see that Big Brother is locked onto the router. He was free to run around before, but people didn't understand that they had to grab the root over there. And the reason is because we didn't have any HUD or anything. So we had to like pretty much... You can control little brother here, but not Big Brother. Because the only thing you can know is like when you push your button, he holds on. That's one you understand that you can hold here. And you see these like root creatures. At the beginning of the game, we had the wolves following them here and trying to grab them from these cliffs. But that was like so hard to get it to work, from like to animate and how they would work. So we just created these creatures, which actually worked much better, I think, because they look kind of scary and it's a fantasy, crazy world, so they fit it very well. They have a little kind of an alien look, I think, which I like a lot, actually. So this is actually Little Brother's dream sequence. I love this scene. I think it's so like, you know, to play a weird dream. It's like it's so nice. I really like it. And here actually it's one of the few times you lose control of Big Brother. You only have the control of Little Brother. You are my heart, she says to him, if you want. Actually, I could pretty much translate the whole game to you, because I know exactly what they say. There is like, when we did the sounds, I had like a script there. So what I did say to the actors, like, this is what you're saying, and this is how to say it. Everything they're saying has a meaning, actually, and has a point, and have something they say. There's the father there.
The whole thing's without.
Yeah, and again, getting back to the game, getting a darker tone. This is like definitely one of those parts. Actually kills his own brother. Kind of a scary dream. And after this, we enter chapter 4. Here we have another trophy, which I like a lot, which was actually so close of not getting in the game, because people like killing themselves and stuff was not allowed, and there were like some issues with the teen rating and stuff like that. But I was like, we can never take this away, because it's one of the coolest thing, I think. So here you come here, and you could, there are actually two, you could either save him or like, but if you jump up with Little Brother here, if you do the opposite, you won't be able, because he can't carry him. But if you do this, you hold with Big Brother, and you can do that, you actually save him. So if you didn't do that, he will actually die. but it's actually quite a story here. You can see here that here's actually his house is burned down, and you can see that it's a kind of like a mother and a child that is dead. So his family is dead. That's why I want to kill himself. But you can also leave him here, or you can come down here, try to like give him hope for life again. That's what I like about the trophies and brothers. It's like making short stories out of them. That is in the same kind of like story that is in the emotions that is in the game. If you see what's there, it's kind of a instrument that they have in their family, which will like help him to remind him of good times, and he becomes a little happier. So if we put it here with him, he starts, you know, and it makes him happy. It's kind of a small little story that, you know, so he gets like the power to, or the courage to actually bury his family, to help him go forward in his life. So he actually, you know, helped him out, and now he's done it. I found a little story which I like. Now it's interesting, like when people play this game, like you would really bad drawn, because you could play for a while. It's interesting, look differently. We have to change, you know, because the big brother will kind of like start. Here actually you can see that these small people, you see she turns around here, who's controlling the brothers. So this is a very hard part, which you see she turns around and she points her leg insidewards. Okay, now she's very like, again here, boom, on the inside. And then we have a cutscene that triggers soon. Again in the inside, and now we do this. And then of course she stabs the brother. This is actually what kills the brother. You see his color in his face and everything changes. And the idea here is that the father can actually sense that something is going on, is trying to help them, but obviously he's very sick and cannot do it, so. But he feels there's something going on. The connection between families. Okay, now we're very close to the finding the actual cure for the father. And here's like one of the hardest moments in the game actually. So now little brother comes to the, you know, to the cure where he can find the cure for his father. But he's also like, you know, the big brother is downstairs, like down waiting, and he's very, very bad. And this scene was, of course, very, very hard to make. I mean, just to record it with the sound and everything, the actors is really crying for real here, because to get the authenticity of the scene. But it was important to make, because this is like one of the most important scenes of Brothers. This actual like ground design of Brothers, to controlling like two brothers with one stick, and then you literally like lose your left hand and left stick, to feel that there's a loss, a physical loss for the player who's controlling the brothers. So this is a very hard part, which actually was very tough to record. And for me it's even more personal, because when I used to live in Lebanon, I moved to Sweden when I was 10 years old. And my mother, you know, I really want a little brother, and my mother has had like a lot of miscarriages all the time, like almost 4 or 5 times. And I think on the 4th time, you know, when she had miscarriage again, she actually asked me to bury my little brother myself. So me and my sister went out to bury my little brother. So that was very hard for me. But I mean, this scene is kind of like inspired from my own life, you could say. So it was very hard, especially to play this scene now when it's done, because it's been a while. It's much harder. But I'm really, really proud of like the scene and how it's working. I love these fantasies also in my movies, especially one called Zozo, which is like inspired from my own life. You have a lot of fantasy going on. I'm like this, like he fantasized that Big Brother is back to life. Actually, I think many players have played here like thought, oh my god, it can't be true that Big Brother will die, but that was the point of the whole game. And you will understand also another design decision that's coming later, which I think is actually what makes Brothers what it is today, actually, which I'm so proud of. This is like, I remember the first night I was in a hotel room when I came up with Brothers, the concept of Brothers. This scene was like one of the first scenes, that came up in my mind, like, that you actually have to bury your own brother. But of course there was a lot of challenge to make it happen and make it, visually clear what to do and how to control, and obviously understand now why we can't have any HUDs and all these kind of weird stuff on the screen right now. That's also one of the reasons why we want the experience to be as clean as possible, not to get away from the illusion that you're actually, in this world. It's so clean, like you don't see anything, and it's not so often you have games where it's like super clean in the whole screen. Actually, if you stop and you push the button, he will start and cry, and the controller will shake, but you can release and hold on to the... This scene, of course, was like very important that we didn't have any bugs or crashes and stuff like that, so because it's like the most important scene of the whole game. So you literally have to drag down your brother, and you can see that we have 4 piles in the background, and we help the player as much as we can here, make them understand that you have to go and push in that pile. So we pretty much take the controller over from the player from right about now, and so we place the player behind one of the piles, so we don't get any, we really don't want to end up, this was very important to keep it flowing, so the players didn't really say like, oh, what am I supposed to do here? So I think we really succeeded, because I've seen some people play this and they're really like emotionally, it's emotionally very heavy, so they quite understand. And I love the pacing, that it goes so slowly here. I think it works really well. And now you really feel that you're not using your left hand again, and I'm so proud of it. It's so cool that you're really feeling that you're missing one hand, really. Now you have the bird coming back. I'm gonna leave it up to interpretations here. I know exactly why he's back and what's going on, but it's more fun for you out there to figure it out. In a way, I think it's quite obvious, but I mean, so now we are in the last bit of the game. It's funny also, I'm talking all the time about the little brother and how playful he is, and how he later becomes more and more like serious in the game. And while I'm playing this right now, I mean, I've already talked that I've experienced burying my own little brother and stuff, and it's funny, it's like I'm kind of realizing that I started kind of playful in the beginning of the game, and now I feel like quite emotionally, heavy. I have a like big thing on my chest, if you know what I mean. But anyway, to get back to the design, this is actually the biggest design issue. I could literally not sleep when I came up with this. I even remember that time. Now you remember that little brother could not swim, of course. This is very important. He could not swim. He don't have the courage, and he always like felt that it's his fault that his mother drowned. And his mother comes up and she tells him like, come on, you can do it, you can do this, continue. And here's the thing, because you're only using the right stick to control, and you only have the right trigger of the little brother, coming up that you have to push the left trigger, it's actually the dead brother's button, to get the strength to continue on your own, was for me like wow. Because for me it was like making character growth in an interactive way, and making it like by pushing a button. And that's, I think, was the moment that was the real wow moment. I remember when I came up with this, I couldn't sleep. I was like up all night, and I came in the day after to the team. I was like, okay guys, you were gonna go nuts. And when I tell them that, you know, they were like, wow. And this is for everyone. I think this moment is the big moment. So when I push the right trigger, he just cries, he can't. But when I push left trigger, you see the camera goes down a little bit, kind of to show that something is happening. It gets more strange. You hear the big brother's voice in the background, and the controls start to shake. So you literally have to push the big brother's button to get the strength. Once you do that, you can swim on your own. Otherwise, you can't. So you look like you're literally feeling the strength of like Big Brother inside you. And I'm so proud of this moment. It's crazy. So we are like in the ending scene. This was actually supposed just to be a cutscene, but we changed it so you actually can make the last walk up to your father, which I think was very good to like give the player kind of like a, because there's so much emotions here. Hopefully if you have played everything through, they will feel it. So you give the player the last part where you control the little brother. And I will also show you the very important thing. Like remember, like in the beginning of the game when we interacted with that flower and he like kicked it down, and look now how he reacts to the same thing. So he's like, it's really the story about the little brother, how he grows into another person. So I'm gonna go up to the same flower actually and see how his reaction is. Let's go up to the, here's actually when we started the game, we put the father in the wagon, and here you have that. So if I interact now, he will react more mature and smell it like the big brother did.
Oh, I didn't know.
And once I come here, it's actually exactly where the games started and where the game menu is. And you can see here also that, you know, that is almost like the father who's breaking up and the little brothers who's come out as the stronger character here. So this is the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed me talking about this, and I hope you enjoyed the game, and I'm looking forward to create a new game with the whole team of brothers at the new studio called Hazelight. Have a great one, everybody. Thank you.
Not gonna say anything?
Yeah. So. Where's me? How come I disappeared? Hello? Hey, how come I disappeared now?
No, you set it up. What was the game?
Oh. It's ridiculous. What a good game. What a crap ending. Okay, what's going on?
It's because you set it up.
Oh, guys, I just wanted to show my girlfriend. Thanks for saying anything. Any comments about the game? Good? Cute?
Don't show me.
Good? Oh, you're pretty.
Hi.
Good,
Yeah,
cute.
it's a good game.
It's racist European, I don't. You think it was cute? It's quite sad at the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute. I liked it. Thanks for complaining, baby.
Okay.
She's so gorgeous, look at her.
Christian, stop it.
Oh.
Okay, no.
Sorry. Yeah, guys, you can't see me right now because I'm apparently too white for my game. But yeah, good game. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. Yeah, I liked it. The director actually made another game that I wanted to play. There's No Way Out. No Way Out. Way Out. 5 or 5 games keeps being one of my favorite studios. So now I pay, look. Now I pay when I'm really like this. But yeah, thank you. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Ciao. There's a flipping game. Look, can you see it? Buy it.